Bitches, it's your girl Jimmy Fly. Sorry about my face, I don't have on no makeup. I know I'll probably get some negative comments below, but that don't care. So I want to do a vlog today about how I get my hair straight, even though it's naturally curly, with my pixie cut. I don't use a flat iron in my hair, I don't use a hand blow dryer, because my hair is bleached, and bleach dries out your hair and eventually actually damages it. So I ain't got time to be using no extra heat on my hair. I can't do that. So what we're gonna do today is show you real quick. First of all, I washed my hair, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, so this is not freshly washed hair. This is just hair wet with a little bit of water. As you know, if you're a curly girl, you know that water, H2O. I ain't smoking no blunt this morning yet. What the fuck? Why am I doing videos and I ain't even get lit? But anyway, only my weed heads will understand. If you're a curly girl, you know that H2O is your best friend. Water. So what I'm doing now, getting a little bit of water from the sink. You see it dripping all on me. And I'm moistening up my hair. Alright? The products that I use for my set and go is Lotta Body with coconut and shea oil. It's a setting lotion and it smells really good. And I use this BB mold foam also. When I'm done and I get from up under the dryer, I use olive oil by African Pride, the Olive Miracle. So everything that you're gonna need today to do this is your Lotta Body setting oil, some type of foam. It doesn't have to be this one, but it needs to be a setting foam, a wrapping lotion foam, and oil to loosen it up just slightly when you get from under the dryer, and of course your rat tail comb. Let's start by putting some setting lotion in my hair, and what you want to do is just get it all through your hair, all through your hair, all through your hair. I want your hair to be as moist as possible with this product. Then after that, I'm gonna get my foam and I'm gonna just glob that up on top of my head. The foam now is really what you want to get distributed all over your head, not evenly. Like you want to have a whole bunch of it on your hair. And then I proceed to comb my hair in the style that that I wanted to kind of lay in when I get up from under the dryer. The most important thing about your set and go with a pixie cut with naturally curly hair is your mold. If your mold ain't on point, your shit ain't gonna be on point. And I like my hair to be fleeky, bitch. Fleeky every motherfucking weeky. I don't play. What you want to do is you want to comb, and as you combing with your long tooth comb, tail tooth comb, whatever, you want to press with the back part. So as you comb it, you want to press it down and make sure it's flat and smooth, because the smoother it is when you tie it down and go up under the hoodie dryer, is the smoother and straighter it'll be once it's dry and you get out. I done combed it down, but I still got a lot of curls that's sticking up. So that's where the foam, the wrapping foam, comes in really important right now. This shit is crucial, ladies. So listen up. You want to put a lot, you want to glop that shit on your head, baby girl. Because the more you put of the foam, the more your hair will lay down in the back. So it doesn't really matter how short your hair is. And I know a lot of my curly girls are like, well, my hair is really short, and as soon as I wet it, it starts to lift up. And nah, baby. If you put enough foam on there, that thing gonna do what it do. You feel me? It's gonna lay down like you want it to. Don't fear. Jimmy Fly is here. As you see, I'm setting. This thing's setting, baby. It's setting. Now, what I learned by doing this a few times is that, like I told you, the set is the most important thing of all. So when you set in your front and your sides, like you want to kind of do a C. They call it like a C curve. I heard some girls call it. I just call it like a finger wave kind of curl. And you want to do that all around the front of your edges. Why? Because when it dries, it'll be easier and cuter to like lift up with your fingers. It just gives it like this curl look when it dries that you would most likely use with a curling iron, like a small curling iron, even like a tiny flat iron. But when you do this, when you do it like this, the little finger wave thing, when it dries, you don't have to worry about trying to curl it. You don't have to worry about the front just being bone straight. If you want to, like sometimes I use my brush, but my brush ain't in here right now and I'm kind of lazy and I don't feel like going to get it. But sometimes I brush down the back if I feel it trying to stand up a little bit. But y'all see the back. I hope y'all can see it. Yeah. Take it around. So right now I got a pretty good set going on. Oops, I feel the strands sticking up in the back. And for my curly girls, if it's a little wavy in the back, you know that's straight too, because we do like a little texture with our hair. Being that it's naturally curly, when it does get bone straight, for me personally, sometimes it looks a little awkward because it's not a bob, you know, it's a pixie cut. Got everything laid down. Normally some girls that I know or that I come across, they use the neck strips that barbers use, and they call it hair strips. It's like a little kind of like paper type of thing. If you go on other girls' sets, maybe you'll see them, they wrap it around their hair, but I don't spend money, like unnecessary money, on shit that I don't need. I got this scarf right here, so this is what I use. It works fine for me. All you want to do is make sure that when you put whatever it is that you're putting on, your scarf or your neck strips that you're going to tie around your hair, that it is really tight. Because like I said, the flatter that it is on the sides and the back, when you go under the hoodie dryer, the flatter it'll be once it dries, and it'll lay down. And that's the key. That's what we're looking for, is for everything to lay down, and the only thing to stand up, what you pick up with your fingers or with your tail tooth comb, long tooth. I can never get the name of these fucking things right, but who gives a fuck? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see, I'm wrapped up. You don't see no hair sticking out. Everything's laid down. So sometimes I tie another like a bandana on if I feel like I'm gonna be doing too much moving. So I'm gonna get under the dryer and roll me a blunt, child. Time to get lit, time to get lit. But anyway, so I put this on just to cover the top a little bit, because I'm clumsy and I've been hit myself all upside the top of the head and then messed up that part, and that part is crucial too. Okay, so yeah, I got my little scarf on, looking like a gangster mamacita. So I'm gonna go get under the dryer. You're gonna sit under the hoodie dryer for 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long it takes your texture of hair to dry. Sometimes I like for it to air dry, but since I'm in a rush today and I gotta leave the house in like an hour and a half, I'm gonna just go in and sit under the dryer. So when I come back from under the dryer and I do my makeup and everything, I'll show you guys the finished product of this process. Alright, hey y'all, I'm back. I don't even know if my hair dried all the way because I'm in a rush and I gotta go. So this might not be a good example. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna do my hair when it's not all the way crispy dry. So I pick it up with the tail tooth, long tooth comb. To how I want it to be. And I style with my fingertips. I get the oil. Remember I told y'all about that oil? And I rub it all in my hair. Not too much. It was probably like a dime size amount. And my hair, since it's really curly, it turns into like a feathery effect. I kind of like that. And I kind of play with the front a little bit to get it how I want it to be. I'm done fingering it. Make it this type of look. I hope y'all can see it. But yeah, that is how I get my set and go for my grown out pixie cut. And I will continue to do this until my hair drops down into a bob and see where we'll go from there. But yeah, that's it. What y'all think? Leave comments below. Tell me if it worked for you. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like mine. Love you guys, and hopefully talk to you later. Deuce, bitches.